So I've been promising a couple of people to do a quick studio tour here because it's actually working really well and the sound's okay. And this is a multi-use studio, you see, because I use it for both creating YouTube content and we have the band around as well. So I'll just start off with the cameras. So this camera here, which I've got my little phone up here, that is a Canon 80D. It's got a really fancy lens on it. I think it's the 16 to 36 or something. I mean, I couldn't afford that now. I bought that for another project. But it's a lovely, really nice lens. It's f2.8 I leave it at, which really fades out the background. This one over here, that is another 80D. That's got quite a cheap lens on it. I think it's a 24. It's called a pancake lens. That's a nice lens right above me here. Another 80D. There's some flickering going on right above me, and that's when I'm doing, you know, work down here. You can see what I'm doing. You see. So that's the lenses and the cameras, and I'm just recording obviously to memory cards. Right, how do I get the lighting? So, cheaply, these are outside lights above me. I've got one there, I've got one here. These are floodlights, and there's one over there as well. They're all slightly different colours. They're cheap and cheerful diffusers for like $10 I put over the top. They're quite bright. I think they're 20 or 30 watt LEDs. Everything flicks around here at 50 hertz. So I've got everything set at 50 hertz. I don't think this is, I think it's just recording differently, but anyway. And then we've got a company called Sainsbury's in the UK. They do carrier bags because it's a it's a Sainsbury's supermarket. I cut the bags out, and inside the diffuser, I've got, and that just gives me a little bit of, I just felt I was too white. Apart from the one in the corner. The one in the corner here, I've just got the basic diffuser. If I switch that off, I just haven't got enough light here. But then I've got a load of other lights, okay? So if we just come back, as you can see above me, so there's the three lights I was talking about here. Got this one, and this one. Then I've got sort of club lights. These are LEDs, there's 4 of them. And they point into just to give these foam blocks nice colours. And then more of these, I think the Lucinos. I'll find you the link to these. I've got a few of these dotted around. They just lift up the back light. Same as here. I've got another scaffold bar. There's a lot of audio gear and cables running in through here. I don't run this one. It's actually too bright. That's the equivalent of a 500 watt. But it's just, this is the sort of light that we use when we have the band round. So that's the vision. That's the lighting. Now the sound. So I run an RE20 microphone here. That goes through to something called a cloud lifter, which is down under the bench. Where is it? Where's the cloud lifter? You can just see it right in the middle of the picture there. That gives my audio a 25 dB boost because an RE20 typically has got a very low output. You need to really drive it hard. And the first few videos I've done that, I was having to run the mixer flat out. So what we've done, got a cloud lifter that boosts me up, so then I can drive the electronics down because it's, you know, it's like $150 just for a preamp. If I bought, I mean, I'm running a 16, 18 channel mixer here, a professional mixer. Would have cost far much money. Well, it is a professional mixer, but one channel's got a fantastic preamp. So let's go over to that mixer, which is here, because all the inputs come in here. We've got the, let me think about this. It's that one there. No, it isn't. So that blue line there, this blue line here, that's the RE20, and it comes in to channel. And you can see it on the screen here. Channel 16, says it down here, 16, and I've set all this up. So I've got a little bit of compressor on, we've got a little bit of EQ just to take out the boxiness at the bottom here because of the room, and then we're running something called a noise gate So if I go really silent, you see the noise gate starting to kick in. This red line here, it drives the volume down. So it's not very set up. It's on a really kind of slow. What's the rest of the system doing? So we've got a stage box over here. So this is something called a stage box. So all my drum microphones, they come into this stage box, and then they go all the way along here and down, and eventually end up here. So all these little black lines here, that's the stage box. But we also have this headphones out. I've got a reverse jack thing, and I drive the headphones back up here, and the headphones come out of number, whatever that is, number 1, goes into a headphone splitter here. So I've got the headphones, and also I've got a lead, so my bass guitarist can plug his headphones in there as well. We've also got full kind of stage monitoring as well. So this little box here, it's a really nice little box. There's an on-off. Have we accidentally left it on, or did he switch it off? Where's the on-off button? I've left it on, the battery's gone flat. Never mind, we've got another battery. So this is really cool. So what does this do? Well, this comes out along the bottom here. This blue line goes to one of these, which means any one of 6 people can have their own mix. So across the top of here, you see these yellow bars. I'll put my phone down, hang on. He, for instance, D, that was his electric guitar the other night. He's up at -3 at the moment. So he can change the mix. He can have less of me, less of him, sorry. Callum's snares too quiet, so he could drive that a bit louder. And he gets his own mix. So there's 6 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So every one of these, bass, I've got yellow, red, and green, because I've got a yellow mic. We got a red mic. The green mic was me, because I use this headset when we're playing. This headset here's got a microphone, and that also goes into the stage box, which comes back to the mixer here. So that's the sound. And then there's a couple of very big amplifiers down there. They're called XTI 4002 by Crown, and they are insane amplifiers actually. So when we're playing in here, it's like we can play to like 400, 500 people. Right, the last thing is these foam blocks. I can't remember where I get them from, probably from that Pro Audio, and I'll put a link in the description to the video where I put more of these foam blocks up down at Holly Farm. There's about 40 or 50 of them in here. The only thing is, I've recently put some directly above me as well, because I was just getting some 160, 200 hertz low end while I sat here. If I sat there or anywhere else, I wasn't getting it. So I just put a few, I had some in the office, I put a few more up, and that's it. My own mixing monitors, they're from Roland, and these are, I've got stereo, one that side, one the other, and there's a sub down there somewhere behind that. There's a spare amplifier down there. We've even got a smoke machine, which we don't use. And cameras everywhere. There's a spare camera up here. That's called a Canon 5D Mark III, and then we got 60D down there. You can live stream on 80Ds, and that's what we do. I switch off the autofocusing, and then I get a clean feed out, and we come to this thing here, which is called an A10 Mini, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs, and then we can manually drive something called OBS, which is on this part of the screen. You can see at the moment I'm just recording literally the screen and my voice. But now we have just set up a new channel. There's no subscribers, all right? But if you're into, I've talked to the boys. We are probably going to live stream as a band. I don't want to clutter up the DX Commander channel, so that music side of my world will be going on the other channel. We don't expect it to be a big channel, 200 or 300 of us, and we'll have a laugh there. And that's the other part of my hobby, because obviously I'm a drummer. All right, that's it from Callum today. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me on this little trip. That's how I do it around here. I won't show you how I edit or anything else. if you're interested, or if there's another part of the studio you don't understand, leave a comment below and I'll explain it as best I can. All right, so it's not a big I am or anything, it's just a practical place. It's lovely to work in, it's great fun to be creative, and I have a lot of fun and make a lot of noise sometimes. So from here, from Callum in the bunker, a very good day. Bye for now.